Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Unemployed to Unstoppable. As you'll see, we've got a nice new camera now as a new feature on the video. Let me know in the comment section how you think that's going, whether there's any lag on it or whether I need to brighten up the background or zoom in or change some of the lighting. This is not the episode it was supposed to be. I did, in the excitement to film this, forget to turn the microphone on again. So unfortunately I've had to move the matches to some slightly different ones. Just as a recap though, we got knocked out in the FA Trophy round 3-2 by Torquay, and then we followed up with a 1-0 win at Solihull Motors. So in this episode now we'll be looking at the away game at Sutton, who are second in the league, and the home game at Barnet, which is televised. So if you bear with me, I'll just get through the credits and I'll bring you in for the first match. And welcome back. So here we are for the away game at Sutton. They were second in the league. They've dropped down to fourth now. Just as an update on kind of player status, we have been through a bit of an injury turmoil at the minute. Gomez is injured. Meekins is out for 6 or 7 months with an Achilles tendon injury. Burnett's just been sent home with a flu. Phillips is tired. Christensen's tired. So we're not firing on all cylinders. Matt Lynch, the ever annoying presence he is in the dressing room, has requested a transfer again at not getting game time. What else can you say to him really? You're not good enough, so I'll let you go on a transfer list and we'll hopefully see the back of him soon. He's coming up to January, so there will be a chance to change a couple of players around. So we'll just get into the match. So starting lineup: Parks in 8 goals, Nye at right back, Davies at left back, Christensen and Ferguson in the middle, Roos and Sweet and Swiderski in the middle of the park, Roos and Parish out wide, Forster and Affeline up front. So we'll just get into the dressing room, give them a little bit of a morale boost and send them on their merry little way. This would be a great one to win in terms of league positions, because Sutton, who were in second and have slipped down to fourth, were one of the sides expected to challenge us for the league. We're currently 11 points ahead, which we made up ground in the previous recording I made, which didn't make it because of my tomfoolery with the microphone again. Turns out that I must be a bit of a techno noob. Here we go. Affeline breaks into the box. Oh, he's been tackled well. Sutton with a chance to counter. Christensen shuts it down. But it's one of them highlights. It's not really showing anyone really as an attacking force. It's more of a scrappy break. Got the balls back again with Davies there. Swiderski and Sweet combine in the middle. Balls broke through to Affeline. 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's hit it straight at him. I would have expected him to do better with that. Corner ball then. Roos gets a chance to deliver it in. Christensen at the near post. Fantastic header. Making some good gains from set pieces again. And Christensen's, he's really kind of making himself a bit of a first team player with us this season. Even though he was kind of come in as a third choice with Nair and Meekins in the centre, or Nair at Ferguson and Meekins in the centre. Meekins kind of moved out right back initially. Nair's kind of taken over there since Meekins has been injured, and Christensen's cemented himself in the middle of the park. We will go to a bit slightly shorter passing. Affeline with the ball over the top. Straight through to the keeper, not really threatening it at all from there. Wasn't really a shot or a cross. Long ball hits Sweet. Roos plays it through Forster. Great through ball. A lovely little dink over the top. Puts us 2-0 up. And you'll probably be glad actually that I messed up with the microphone and brought you this game instead, because we lost the first game to Torquay 3-2. Whereas on this game we seem to be a bit more of an attacking threat. Saying that, they've got a corner to get back in the game. It goes wide for a goal kick. So coming up just past the half-hour mark, playing well in the wide areas, couple assists, goal for a centre-half from set piece. It's just important to try and get to half-time with this intact. They've had a couple of chances since we went 2-0 up. We just have to keep an eye on that and make sure they don't really grow into the game. Not much happening as we come up to half-time. XG wise, we're up at 1, just about. quite a bit considerably ahead of them. Possession-wise dominating as well, and chance-wise dominating. So long throw from Davies. Can we get 3 just before half-time? Swiderski cuts it across to Ferguson, but again hits it straight at the keeper. And that's been a couple wasted opportunities we've had there. We could maybe be 3 or 4 up going in at half-time. So into the dressing room. I think we can safely say we're happy with the performance. Keep it going. That's boosted the morale somewhat. And we'll send them out for the second half unchanged, just to see if we can get through to the last 10-20 minutes and maybe take the opportunity to rest 1 or 2 players if we can. As I said before the game, this is it's a fantastic result if we can see this through up at the top of the league. Is it too early for that change? Christensen's having a good game. I might just wait a slight bit longer before we make that. Oh, Parrish has nicked the ball there. Swiderski there with the box. Roos straight at the keeper again. Probably could have took it on another touch and hit it. He's not really one from long shots, Roos. And that's just giving an opportunity to Sutton. Yeah, I'll probably make that change now. Half an hour to go. They weren't really in the game. And that's going to give them the momentum, which we really don't want them to have. It's nice to see Davies playing a little bit better this game as previously. Long throw into the box. Ball breaks out. I don't know why he didn't run to the ball and he ran down there, but I can't control him, so... Well, they've given the ball away to Parrish. Got a break on here, wide on the right. Can he thread him in? Roos gets a break. Can he get into the box? And that is a terrible shot, but Forster's picked it up. Pretend it was a cross. Ball breaks out to Davies. Out to Naya. Puts it back in, but yeah, the move's broke down now, I think. No one's really, it's bouncing all over the place. Afterline's broke through. Again, another wasted opportunity. How many of these are we going to miss before we get punished for it? Corner ball now, Phillips to deliver. Into Ferguson, straight through and out the other side. And Afterline runs it out the pitch. I can only imagine there's a man down injured somewhere. Why else would he run off the pitch? But there we go. Again, 20 minutes to go. It'd be nice if we could rest Swiderski. Told you that'd be problems for me this season. Oh, and they fit the post there. Again, that's the worry. They're growing into the game. 15 minutes left. Long ball after line. Can he find Parrish? Didn't get there first. Davies a chance to keep all the ball down the line to Forster. Can he find a blue shirt to kill this game off? Oh, how did the keeper save that? A great save from their point of view, but we'll get Nair off. He's playing a 6.3 and he's not very fit at the minute. Get Masrani on. Try and just see out these 8-9 minutes, because these are a valuable 3 points. 5 minutes to go. Very tired players. Oh, we're in that December period where fitness is really telling. You probably end up winning one game, losing one game. Davies with a long throw in. Ferguson picks it up, lays off to Swiderski. Back to Davies. Can he deliver it to a blue shirt? Swiderski. No, the move's broke down. And it looks like Sutton might have a last minute counter. Swiderski's picked it up again. Great midfield. In for Sweet, ad for line. Yeah. And that's what you want to see. Incisive counter-attack in football. Rob them in the middle of the park. Break quickly. Sweet plays a lovely little through ball to for Lion. And that puts us 3-1 up. I'm content to make that change for Swiderski now. I know it's only 5 minutes, but every little helps. And what a great performance this has been. But against one of our main rivals. To go away and win 3-1. It's a fantastic achievement. And we'll certainly be saying so at the end of the game in the dressing room. So there we go. First game down. Sutton 1, Wealdstone 3. I'm pleased with the result and the performance. Where's that leave us? Is that built on a lead at the top of the table? So yeah, 14 points clear now. Wrexham the nearest competitor, and that's put Sutton down to 7th behind us, and they're well off the pace now. So I'll click through to the next game. Stay tuned and I'll see you shortly. And welcome back for the home game against Barnet in the Vanarama National League. Injury crisis hasn't really gotten any better. Gomez is back in. subject to a fitness test before the game. Unfortunately, Webber, our substitute goalkeeper, has been taken home ill. So God forbid anything happens to our first team keeper now, is the whole season could be derailed somewhat. Great to have Gomez back. He's got 25 goals for the season. So it'd be nice to see him come back with a couple of goals today, reintroduce himself to the team. We'll just get through to the team talk, see if we can get some morale up before we start. And there we go. Question in the tunnel from the press. So how confident are we heading? So we sit second in the league in form table. Well, I thought we were actually first, but yeah, we need to keep morale high. Unbeaten in 3 matches against Barnet. Yeah, I like beating Barnet. They used to beat us, so it's good we beat them. There you go, team. Parks in goals. Ferguson, Christensen centre half. Davies and Nair at the back. Swiderski and Sweet in the middle of the park. Gomez and Parish up front, and the usual suspects on the wings. So we'll get into the game and see if we can make it 2 for 2 in this week's episode, or this day's episode. Because up until the new game comes out, we are trying to upload every day if we can. And again, let me know if you're happy with an everyday upload, or if you'd like me to slow it down a bit. I'm certainly enjoying the save, and I hope you all are too. And for all those who aren't subscribed and are missing episodes, please subscribe so you don't get left behind in the journey. So 10 minutes into the game, not a lot in terms of chances, but we are edging ahead with a couple of speculative shots and a little bit of XG compared to their none. It's a little bit weird seeing myself on the other screen in the camera. I've never really done it with a camera before, so again, let me know what you think, whether you think the camera's a good addition, a bad addition, or if you're not really bothered. I suppose it doesn't really make too much of a difference. All you'll see every now and then is when I put my head in my hands and we can see the last minute goal, or if I cheer or smile when we do something good for once. Here we go, coming up 25 minutes, quarter of the game gone. Not a lot in terms of chances. We'll just maybe see if we can shout a bit of encouragement to the team, G them up a little bit, maybe get a chance in before half time. XG's crept up a bit, but we've not hit any shots on target. What we might have to do is just, in fact, we've got them working into the box, so scrap that. Sometimes if you're not getting a lot of chances, changing your tactics to either work it into the box or the early crosses from the wings if you're playing with a target man does make a difference. Now with the ball over the top to Lion. Can he cut it back? And no, it's been cleared. Christensen picks it up. Davies has it at the back. Picks up to Gomez. But again, one ball over the top. Hooper's in against us. And a good save by Parks. So for no chances whatsoever on their part, they're the first ones to get a shot on target, which is a little bit disconcerting. But I'll try not to read too much into it at this stage of the game. Coming up to half time then. Lion playing in that pressing forward role, not really having a great game. Parish is on the bench, and we'll probably look to bring him on at half time. Especially with Lion having a yellow card. Last thing we need to do is go down to 10 men. Then make this a real uphill battle. So a minute of injury time should be played now. We should be getting in there into the dressing room. Show the press that we're the favourites. And we will make that sub early on. I'm not going to leave it too long for him to get frustrated and make a mistake. The only thing that leaves me with is Gomez will now have to play the entire game. But he probably needs it to build some of his fitness back up. And he is looking pretty fresh, to be fair, anyway. XG creeping up a bit, but yet to have a shot on target. So hopefully in the second half, it'll all come to life. I'm not sure why. It's probably just tiredness over that Christmas period. See if these little faces can go green. They're not too bothered by the shouts from the touchline at the minute. Unless it didn't go through, but yeah, they're not really listening at the minute, I don't think. Maybe it's cold. No snow in the picture in the background though, so I'm not going to give them that as an excuse. 7 shots on target. Oh, so 7 shots and none on target. Who else have we got on the bench? Could maybe bring Burnett on in the middle of the park. Good. Davies with a long throw. Roos picks it up on the edge of the box. Back to Swiderski. Davies has another chance to deliver it in. And the ball breaks out again to Barnett. Long ball over the top. Christensen heads it out wide. Roos has a chance to make some progress up the wing. Can he deliver it into the box? No, he cuts it back to Naya. He plays it over the top into Parrish. Was that a penalty? Yeah, he's been brought down. It's a penalty. Parrish will step up and take it himself. He's missed one this season already, but he's scored 4 or 5. Can he make it 6? Great goal. Puts us 1-0 up. And, well, they had to take a penalty because we weren't hitting the target. But it'll do. If we can hold on to this, make it 2 for 2 in this episode, that'd be fantastic. Davies with a long throw in. Ball flies out wide. Nair will pick it up. Delivers up the wing to Roos. But they've gone straight through to the keeper. Didn't make the most of that opportunity there. They play a long kick over the top. They've picked up on it. Christensen tries the tackle but can't bring him. And that shot goes wide. So we're getting a warning sign there. Barnet aren't out of this yet. The goal's not deflated. If anything, it's spurred them on to try a little bit harder. Good save by Parks. 27 minutes to go. Ball over the top. Parrish picks it up. Plays out wide to Forster. Delivers into the box to Gomez. And that's brilliant. Straight on his return. 26 goals for the season. And that's why we've got him. And I think he is going to be a striker to contend with for Wealdstone for the years to come. I think he's still only 18 or 19. 19 years old. He's only going to get better. They say you peak at 27, so I can only imagine how good he's going to be when we get up a couple of divisions. 20 minutes to go. Just make sure we mark their players, try and keep it tight. And Davies, again, not playing particularly well. I did say, I'm not sure if I said it in the last game or if I said it in the episode where I didn't turn the mic on, but he's not played consistently well, Davies. He's got some great stats, but he plays better if you play him as a defender, not a supporting player. Ball into the box for Christensen, back to Sweet, but he couldn't hit the target. 12 minutes to go. Yeah, so Davies, he might be one that doesn't stand the test of time in this Wealdstone side. I think I said before, I might be unfair to him because he's young, and we will give him a chance because he's got a lot of potential. But he really needs to start picking up his performances. 5 minutes to go to the end of the game, 2-0 up. Looking like we're going to see this one through. We'll swap Sweet for Burnett. Just a bit of fitness. Corner for Barnett. Nothing came of it. 4 minutes and 8 injury time to go. Should see this out now. XG's gone from 0 to 2.47. We've only had 3 shots on target, so it's a surprise it's that high actually. I'm not quite sure how it's calculated, but we'll take it anyway. Wealdstone deserved the win, so we'll get into the dressing room. We'll say a good win, well done, and we'll see how that affects the table before we end the episode. Paper's asking how is that for a win? Excellent, top performance. I think the run can go on a little while yet. I'm not concerned about complacency because our squad's amazing. So there we go. I mean, what's that? 15 points clear. 26 games in, so it's just past halfway through the season. So the thing's looking good. Again, let me know in the comments section how you feel. Do you think we're going to finally go on and do it this year? Can we take Wealdstone up into the League 2? And what do you think when we do go up? Will we be able to strengthen and stay there, or do you think we'll bounce straight back down again? Let me know in the comment section. Stick a thumb up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any episodes in the future. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.